I put it in the title of this video of what I wanted. Not too much to ask for. Oh, yeah, a shower. So it's not really too much to ask for, a shower, confession. I don't really, though, see Mary Davis confessing to me about what she did, knowingly, intentionally, to get a bond, all that money to have my father murdered. I mean, Larry Davis is funding this whole operation here in Anderson, Indiana, and surrounding counties. What, $100 million they got from the stolen, corrupt money that they embezzled from the Pentagon or from Congress, using my research to make it look like they were aliens, to make us believe they were aliens, used that to do such evil to my father, to murder him, because he was like Butterbean, and he stood in their way, or he intimidated them that he would put up a fight for me to prevent them from being able to do this right here, what they're doing. So Mary Davis, contract killed, had my father murdered on a contract killing, using the Anderson City Police Department, Madison County Sheriff's Department, and Indiana State Police. And she watches me. She sits down and watches this. And she's yet to come clean, knowing the equipment, the technology that they have now on us all to prove the killings in the media. And just because I thought of something to have included on the Havana Act doesn't mean that that's the Patriot Act. We already have the Patriot Act, ladies and gentlemen. They already have that. So I don't know, whatever you found for me, that's just me fucking around. Because they clearly had to already have it in order for me to be able to find it and use it. Just dicking around in my privacy, while I'm being tortured and wasted away, while Sarah Palin and Joe Biden, Sarah Palin, contract murdered my father because he's Butterbean. Sick. They paid for all these people to have free housing, free rent, while they pay these evil predators to sabotage my life, my research, my independent academic career research, so that they can watch me to struggle, so that I have to be forced to rebuild the Social Security system and rebuild the capitalism system that they're breaking using my head. We don't get broke, though, without Larry Davis and Mary Davis cooperating, or at least being arrested under the Patriot Act for the contract murder of my father, Matthew Trenton Isbell. Because that's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's the dilemma. That's the holdup. That's what we're waiting on. I mean, and that's not even Crystal Heisel's real mother. Who is Crystal Heisel? Or who is this Crystal? Who is Crystal? Crystal Heisel? They said her name was. Mary Davis definitely ain't her mother. Mary Davis is pretty sexy, but she don't look nothing like fucking Crystal. And her father, Rick Heisel, that works at the fire department, where me and my father saw Jeff Ash one day driving down the road when I was about 5 or 6. He was on that white Harley. Who was Jeff there to see? Isom or Heisel? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we need a jury trial. First, we must have a special indictment, 7-panel instead of 4, and you will learn later in person why this one is taking a 7-panel, because it's my special system. Trying to learn how to pronounce the name of it. The Veritas system. VERITAS system. Veritas system. It's going to be pretty spicy, I'm going to tell you, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be nice. Way better than capitalism. Way better than the Social Security system. Way better than national security. Way the fuck better than Wall Street. Way better than insurance companies. Way better than the banking system. Don't get me fucking started with those other control systems, because we ain't having that. This is to undo all of that bullshit that all these systems have cranked up real tight within the organizational consciousness of this country, mostly concentrated over in the East, in Washington, New York, Maine, over in that area, coming into Pennsylvania, Virginia. That's where the majority of the concentrated shit called carbon footprint is. And yeah, I'm just waiting for them to bring me the scissors and a scalpel, symbolically, scissors and scalpel, so I can make decisions and cut it so that it can be, what do they call it? What do you guys, ISIS people, call your terrorist attack when you blew it up so it could fall down, I guess, safely? I don't know if I can get it. Well, it's the same process. But as an economist, yeah, and there won't be any recording of it, ladies and gentlemen. Not like you're used to doing, because, well, that goes against the system. So, because your guys' unchecked nuclear electromagnetic surveillance system, vacuum, it's fucking up our space-time and equilibrium, and our ability to allow the rest of the people to maintain the appropriate state of consciousness in order to be able to actually, have humanity be self-sustainable, because we're at 1, the birth rate 1. When this started in the 60s, 3. Now we're at 1. And people like me, my personality, where we take healthy risks, and we're the entrepreneurial type, creatives, and we take healthy risks, we're a dying breed. We are actually considered endangered species within national security. And well, we need to be able to get these. We need to be able to have I need to be able to do my research so that I can finish or start responsibly, legally transmuting the DNA of societies so that they can begin back to normal life, normal living, and their nervous systems aren't in shock and frozen for being attacked all these decades while I've been attacked by the federal government and parliament because they call me the Phoenix. So once I'm able to do that, then they'll be able to start, socializing again, having sex again, reproducing again, and then we'll start getting those right personalities born on Earth that are like me and other entrepreneurs that take healthy risks, and then we can have more people that develop industries, businesses, stuff like that, because these jackasses, these evil people, they transmuted or they mutated the female DNA to make them majority. This is why women are a minority, because they respond to being controlled instead of making their own decisions and being independent. Some sick motherfucker wanted to feed his sexual sadistic fantasy to be able to just have all women be controlled and not be independent thinkers, to fuck us over, basically, to fuck our critical technology and infrastructure over, knowing that we would have this problem one day. But as soon as I get to continue my investigation into intergalactic space, to my intergalactic property rights, and we get the second coming of Christ, or the Big Bang Theory, or quantum entanglement, quantum theory, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't give a shit right now. But once we can consume those photon particles, those very, very rich, powerful, energetic photon particles that everybody gets. Everyone gets them as soon as they switch their intentions on giving me equality by enforcing equality and unity in my life. You get your photon particles, and we need those photon particles, because if not, we die.